So in Matthew chapter 26, verse 41, Jesus told Peter, James, and John, he said, "Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. For the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." He said, "Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation, because the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." He connected watching with praying. When he says watching, he doesn't mean watching for an answer to your prayer. He said you need to be alert. You need to be alert that the enemy is lurking. You need to be aware, and you need to be on guard, and you need to be watchful that the enemy is lurking. Sin is crouching at your doorstep, that you could be overcome and overtaken at any moment. So we need to be watching so that we can keep our lives on track and guarding, and we need to watch and pray. We need to be coming before God with to look after us and to look over us and to be our refuge and to be our stronghold and to be our victor. He says, watch and pray. So we need to be alert. We need to be watchful, and we need to be prayerful, because if we let our guard down, the enemy is right there, and he'll steal our joy. He'll steal our character. He'll lead us down the wrong road, or whatever it is that he wants to do in order to destroy us and to destroy our testimony with God. You see, part of the problem is we don't really realize what's happening around us spiritually. That's why we have to watch. In fact, the context of this is when Jesus, on the night that he was to be arrested, he went into the Garden of Gethsemane with Peter and James and John. And he said, "You guys sit here while you pray, and I'm going to go over there a little ways, and I'm going to pray." He was preparing himself for the cross. He was going to be arrested in just a few hours. He was going to be taken to court, and he was going to be crucified the next day. And so he asked him to pray. He came back. He found him asleep. You see, they didn't understand the magnitude of what was happening. They didn't understand the spiritual reality of what was happening. And so he says to them, "You better watch and pray lest you enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." You see, in my spirit, I want to do the right thing. I'm born again. I want to follow God. I want to be who God wants me to be. And I want to be victorious. My spirit is willing, but my flesh is weak. And so I have to watch and I have to pray. I have to understand that there's something big that's happening all around me, and I have to take myself into God as my refuge, as my strength, and as my victor. And I have to be aware and watchful. I have to keep guard over my heart and over my spirit. So watch and pray lest you enter into temptation, for the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Now get out there and pray today. Love you guys. Bless you. Bye.